Hello, okay, here in this video. Who's the boss in your family? Mm-hmm. I've said that for a good reason. That's right. Who's the boss in your family? Is it him or is it her? Is she telling you what color to shit and how high to jump? What you can dress today and what you can't dress in? How you can walk, how you can talk? Is he telling you how to do that? Is he? Or is she telling you? Now, the reason I'm saying this is because, see, that's a big problem. That is a big problem. It's a major problem in today's society. It's called being a control freak. It's called doing unto somebody that you wouldn't want done unto yourself, and you call that love, huh? Mm-hmm. Then you wonder why it happened again, right? You wonder why the divorce rate's where it's at. You wonder why the domestic violence is where it's at. It's there because you put it there with your ignorance, with your dumbness. That's right. With your ignorance and dumbness. That's the reason it's why it's where it's at. Because first off, you had to think about who wears the pants in the family. That means somebody's being in control of the other person. That means somebody thinks that the other partner is supposed to be a slave. Somebody you can just order around, that's right, and then say you love them, huh? Well, when you order somebody around, you don't love them. You're a piece of shit. That's right. And if everything has to be your way or the highway, it's because you're a piece of shit. You don't deserve to have anybody in your life. You do deserve to be alone, honestly. You really do. And you grow the fuck up. See, a real relationship involves two people becoming friends. I mean friends. That's what real love comes from to begin with, is friendship. No, it does not come with, well, let's just be friends, because I'm using that as a rejection line because I'm a female and I know that that's a good rejection line. No, that's called using the foundation that led to real love as a rejection line and fucking up the entire thing. It's called being dumb. It's not called being intelligent and smart. It's called being completely fucking stupid. That's what that's called. And there's no lie about it. It's the truth. When you use friendship as a rejection line, it's because you're completely ignorantly dumb. You're stupid. You're a moron. Okay? I don't care what gender you are. That is what that classifies as completely dumb. Because true friendship is what led to love to begin with. And then when you do get true friendship and if you actually do fall in love with somebody, you better make damn sure that they actually fell in love with you. Because that's the sad thing about real love is you can fall in love with them and they don't fall in love with you. And who's going to get hurt? The one who fell in love, not the one that didn't. But if you both love each other and you make a commitment to be with each other, then I watch this happen all the time. Okay? I do. I watch this happen all the time. This is when you make your first mistake, whether it be the female or the male. This is where you make your first fucking mistake that is the beginning of the end. That's right. You made a commitment. You fell in love with each other. You became really good friends. You got close to each other. You loved the hell out of each other. Now you made a commitment. You're with each other. And the minute the commitment's made, one or the other, the female or the male, either or, lets their head swell. They think that changes things now. You know? They have a commitment now. That means it changes things. That means they have a right to turn you into their slave now. That's right. They're no longer your friends. You're now their slave. That's right. You're not a friend no more. Now you're just a fucking slave, a patsy. To be used, to be walked on, to be stepped on, to be shit on. That's what that comes down to. Because you made a commitment, you got together, and now one or the other, the female or the male, thinks they have the right to do unto you what they would never do unto you when they were your friend. The whole time you were dating, you didn't treat each other this way. But now you're suddenly treating them this way because there's a commitment. The fuck is wrong with you people? Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Your brains, what, are parked up your ass? This is why I said you made the commitment, and the first thing you did, female or male, is you fucked it all up. Because you had to let your fucking words of commitment go to your head. That's just like marriage. I've seen this happen. A couple who dated each other never got married. They were together for years. They never got married once. They were together for years and they were happy. Then they decided to get married. And they got married. and a piece of paper went to their head. And suddenly they treated the person they were with all them years like a piece of shit. Because that piece of paper went to their fucking head. And now they thought they had themselves ownership, titleship to another human being. No! A marriage certificate's not ownership. It's not a title. It's not a deed. Another human being, regardless if she's female or male, is not a piece of property to be owned and used. But that's what you think of each other, isn't it? And that's how you fuck up your relationships. Because you don't have the ability to treat one the way you want to be treated yourselves. You don't own that ability. You think you have to be controlling, right? That's right. You have to be controlling. You have to order somebody to do something. But when it comes to you being ordered to do something, you don't want to be ordered. Oh, no, you're irate. You're mad. Don't you order me. That's right. Whether you're female or male. But you think you have that right to do that to them. Then you wonder why it didn't work out. Then you wonder why domestic violence is on the ups and ups and ups. Keep going up and up and up. You wonder why it happened again, don't you? You wonder why the divorce rate is where it's at. You wonder why people are getting killed in the name of love. Well, this is why you're getting killed in the name of love. Because you're ignorant. You're dumb. You're stupid. You let a piece of paper go to your head. Or you let a commitment go to your head. And you fucked it all up. Because I don't give a shit if you're female. I don't give a shit if you're male. What brought you together? That friendship is the most important part. Because with that friendship came trust and good communication. Or you would never made it as friends. You let go of that friendship, didn't you? So you let go of the foundation that kept you together, didn't you? Then you wonder why it all fucked up. See how stupid you are? Then you say that you know what you're doing now. No, you don't. You haven't the first clue of what you're doing. That's why the divorce rate's where it's at. That's why it happens again every freaking day. Sickening, people. So just remember this. You get into a relationship with somebody, better remember what brought you there. It was friendship. If you was brought there by materialistic items, you was never in love to begin with. You was in love with what they had. If you was brought there because they was the bad boy, that's right. You didn't love them to begin with because it was all a game, a challenge, a sport, a competition. You don't belong with them. And if it's a bad boy and he wants to be with you and you want to be with each other, use each other, spit each other out, and have your domestic violence, and then have kids while you're with each other so the kids can be minus the mother or minus the father, maybe you should both be locked up. Because you never give 1 minute thought, what about them kids? They needed a mother and a dad. They needed real adults. That's right, to raise them as children. But in today's society, there's a lot of children more growing up than their own damn parents. Because of shit like this. So for all you females chasing bad boys, you're stupid. You're downright flat out stupid. You don't know what love is, so don't even tell me you do. If you're a female chasing after a bad boy, it's because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You have the first clue of what you're doing, so don't even say you do. And if you're a male chasing after a female because of going by her looks or her body, you don't know what you're doing either. You're going by lust. You're just as bad as the female chasing the bad boy. You haven't the first clue of what the fuck you're doing. And you know who pays for it? The children. That you bear out of your stupidity. That's right, the children you bear out of stupidity. Anyhow, think about what I've said. Leave your comments and opinions. Next video, you have a good one.